When someone peoples you, they tend to hug you for at least 5 seconds, or longer. Listening to music, for at least 5 to 10 minutes a day, strengthens the mind, making it easier to deal with emotional stress. Being nice to someone you dislike doesn't mean you're being fake. It means you're mature enough to tolerate that individual. A crush only lasts for a maximum of 4 months. If it exceeds, you're already in love. Life is 10% what happens to you, and 90% how you react to it. Unfaithful men have lower IQs. The way you treat yourself sets the standard for how others will treat you. I don't think people understand how stressful it is to explain what's going on in your head when you don't even understand it yourself. Women are more attracted to men who pay attention and remember details about them. Being nice to someone you don't like doesn't mean you're fake, it means you're mature enough to tolerate your dislike for them. Psychology says, pretending to be happy when you are in pain is just an example of how strong you are as a person. Psychology says, staying quiet doesn't mean you've got nothing to say. It means you don't think they're ready to hear your thoughts. There's a story behind every person. There's a reason why they're the way they are. 75% of women ask questions in which they already know the answer to. This is why it's best to simply tell her the truth. 2 things define you: your patience when you have nothing, and your attitude when you have everything. Close your eyes, fall in love, stay there. Psychology says, you're not afraid to love, you're afraid of not being loved back. Be a lamp, or a lifeboat, or a ladder. Help someone's soul heal. No matter how strong of a person you are, there's always someone who can make you weak. It's okay and I'm fine are the 2 most common lies spoken in the world. Remaining silent is one of the most effective ways to get information out of someone. Don't be afraid of death, be afraid of an unlived life. The best feeling in the world is knowing that you actually mean something to someone. This can literally add years to your life. People who speak 2 languages may unconsciously change their personality when they switch languages. Your age doesn't define your maturity, your grades don't define your intellect, and rumors don't define who you are. Bad handwriting? Keep this in mind, more intelligent people tend to think faster, and as a result, their handwriting is more sloppy. Life becomes easier when you can learn to accept an apology you never got. Studies have shown that kids who are great liars tend to become successful as adults. Always go with the choice that scares you the most, because that's the one that is going to help you grow. Psychology fact: don't listen to what people say, watch what they do. More than 90% of what's stressing you today tends to be irrelevant in a year. Don't lose sleep over petty things. Get over it, move on. Germany has paid $61.8 billion to Jewish victims. To this day the U.S. has not paid $1 to African Americans for 400 years of brutal slavery. People who regularly help others tend to be significantly happier, and are less likely to become depressed as they get older. The saddest thing about betrayal is that it never comes from your enemies, it comes from those you trust the most. Kissing has the biological purpose of passing on biological information and chemical signals to assess mating possibilities and status.